I lost 120 pounds in less than a year on carnivore. I've always been heavier. I have, went to college and put on 30 pounds my freshman year. There began my life of yo-yo dieting. I went on a low carb diet or kind of a restrictive diet at the time and lost some weight. Spent the next several years, losing 20, gaining 30, lose 30, gain 40, and up and down. About 5 years ago, I actually tried a vegan diet for a year. I decided that had to be the best way for me to lose weight. I lost 50 pounds. At that point, though, cutting out fast food really would have resulted in weight loss. But I also had a lot of issues with acne, with energy, endurance. My hair started falling out everywhere, dealing with some severe malnutrition. My teeth were having a lot of issues as well, and I was kind of starting to rapidly develop a large amount of cavities and gum disease. All kinds of really fun stuff that unfortunately most people who are on a vegan diet get over time. I also introduced some junk food and fast food at that point and really just went back to my old ways. I have always been somebody who's good with restriction, but never good with moderation. And went on a low carb diet pretty quickly right after that. Lost weight. I lost, I think, 60 pounds. I had, around that point, I was around 230 pounds. And so I got down to around 160 and was feeling great. But it was that low carb diet and we kind of took a break. At that point, celebrated hitting my weight loss goal, gained another 40 pounds back, be pregnant and eat whatever, and got up to 250 pounds at that point. Be on a diet for a couple weeks and then be off for a couple months and back and forth, and really could never stick to it. So basically binge for 5 days, eat whatever I wanted, constant cycle of all of that, on again, off again. Of my daughter's birthday at the end of January, and I remember having cake and then deciding, well, there goes that, I'll just eat back on it. I hit my highest weight of 263 pounds. I went to the doctor and they weighed me. I weighed more than I did when I went into labor with my son, and he was almost 2. I'm really good at losing quickly and then turning around and gaining it all quickly. During that keto, I was so worried about my keto macros and hitting my fat macros that my protein was very low and my hair started falling out. I cut out all of the keto processed foods. I cut out the Quest bars. And I had lost like 20, 25, 30 pounds a month. Really, by that point, I was down 50 pounds. And I started having a lot of digestive issues. That's when we started researching carnivore. Definitely, I thought Chris was crazy for thinking that she didn't need vegetables, and figured that, I would give it a try for a week. And at the end of the week, I had a big salad and completely wrecked my system and my stomach. And by that point, I knew that, at least for now, I wasn't going to need veggies. I went down to meat and eggs and bacon and cheese. I was still having some sour cream and things like that. I hit 100 pounds weight loss. So started in May with keto and transitioned to the summer to carnivore. And by October, I had lost 100 pounds, which was fantastic. And I think for the first time, I had gotten to a point where I had planned to have like my 100-pound cheat day. And I hit that day and just decided, you know what, I'm feeling so good. Why would I want to ruin this momentum with a cheat day to celebrate, losing weight? That's what I'd always done before. And so, I mean, results are so addicting. I was eating a really decent amount of beef. By that point, I was eating 1.5 pounds of beef a day on this diet or on this clean way of eating. And I had lost 120 pounds. This is the first time I've ever been able to stick with something. The fact that I have maintained a weight loss for the last 6 months is shocking. I've shocked myself.